This game, man. Oh. This is a exceptional video game that you don't see me talking or playing. You don't see me talking about Zelda that much. I have Zelda. Zelda is some franchises I've played, like Assassin's Creed, where I've played almost every one of them. That am I echoing right now? No, I'm not echoing. Look at that. That I've played them all and I've loved some and not loved others. Where there's a lot of Zelda games that I never got around to playing, and I don't know, man. Maybe I can go back and do like a psych test and figure out why. But a lot of the Game Boy Advance stuff, a lot of the portable stuff. I never finished Twilight Princess. Never played a moment of Skyward Sword. Just kind of went on kind of an open world action kick for the last, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. And played lots of RPGs, but just, you know, was kind of more interested in story and leveling up multiple characters at once, and just this kind of single player just going out and conquering this world as one titular hero. Or not titular necessarily, but and then, you know, this game. This game was pretty much unavoidable because it was open world. So me and Hyrule have spent some time together. And I don't know, I'm nervous getting into the realm of possible spoilers on this game. I don't have to worry about a lot of other games, because when I do open world stuff, I just kind of run around, which is what I'm going to be doing today, but I don't know if I'm just going to like bump into a spoiler and piss people off. What's up? We got people resubbing, but we got straight up subs. Pulver Toast Man, you're a subscriber now. And Skull Kid 18 with the Zelda name, you're a subscriber now. Isn't Skull Kid from Majora's? Played Majora's several times. Majora's is very good. Tahitian Warrior, thank you. R. Haley, saw you hanging before. Oh my goodness, Acid Rain UK, you're a subscriber now. Confused Hulk, with the name that I love. I love that you have someone. Oh man, NES Quick, Storm Crown. What's up, everybody? Thank you for resubbing. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming back. You'll notice I have no weapon equipped, and I'm wearing a very the first outfit, very simple outfit. This is and starting out at the title screen. So, like, you know, no spoilers yet, folks. But in about 2 minutes, I'm gonna put on my current outfit, equip the best weapons I can find, and just do stuff that doesn't involve the 4 dungeons in the game and going after Ganon. Which is basically where I'm at. I don't have anything else left to do in the game. So what I wanted to do was play Zelda, when I was thinking about like how I was going to go about it. For the next 2 hours, I'm just going to run around Hyrule, and feel free to ask questions, feel free to point stuff out. If I look at the map and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go over here, and you're like, Jones, shrine. There's a shrine right there in that kit. Like, let me know. Just shut, like, I mean, you probably know this about me, but, like, spoilers just don't really get me in games. Especially for something like open world. I'm not obsessive. I'm not like, I gotta do everything in Hyrule. I just want to give the open world just one more college try. You can see how many hearts I have. You can see that I have not done any of the dungeons. I have opened them, so I have the ability to go immediately to all of the dungeons and just do them right away. But I was like, I'm good. I don't need... Amanda has been playing through. You get powers when you finish the dungeons. I know what those powers are. I was like, all right, this game is challenging to me, but this game isn't like frustrating. I'm just having a blast running around and soaking this up. Have I found the very special sword? I have found it. I have not acquired it yet. But yes, I have found that spot. So there you go. There's your spoiler warning. If it's getting dark, folks. If you're like, yeah, that's okay. I'm still kind of about halfway through. I don't want to spoil it. But if you don't care about spoilers, if maybe you're in the same place I am, where you're like 60% of your way through getting all the stuff, and you wouldn't mind a little push to get that extra 20%, or if you have finished the game already and are like, all right, Jones, let's do this, then let's jump in. I'm gonna, not to be vain or anything, but my camera is like all hella blown out and stuff. I'm gonna drop this gain up in here. Yeah, gain, calm down. Let's just calm down. There we go. Something around there. All right. It's more palatable. So into the inventory we go. Oh, and if you're not, I'm curious to see like numbers dropping. We're still almost at 200. And if you're not, I appreciate it. Take off. Apologies if something comes up. Again, I'm going into not necessarily uncharted territory, but I'm really digging deep into some spots that I just kind of flew over earlier. So here's how I roll. I like that Zora armor. I also, which I've made black, because I'm like that. I also made the regular soldier's armor black, but it's like white and blue in the front with the red and the... I don't understand why the tabard, I guess you'd call that. I don't know why that didn't get... So the Zora is like all Nightwing Ninja style. So, there's probably lots of outfits I don't have, but like the Barbarian set. And I've talked to the guy in, again, here they come, here come the spoilers. And I talked to the guy in Terrytown, finished the Terrytown quest, I have my house, I built all that stuff. And I've seen via Amanda's game that he has a bunch of cool, crazy armor. I'm good. I sell anything that's resistance. I haven't made any food that's electric resistance, but anything hot or cold resistance I just sell because I have the armor for it. And like, I don't need to climb that fast. I'm fine. I've spent most of my shrine stuff. I think I bought 2... stamina upgrades, and that's it. I like to have these bombs selected at all times. Have you played with a pro HUD setting? I think you'd love it. I'm good on the HUD. I'm not going to freak out about that. We only got 2 hours. What's up, Honk Tough John? I haven't gotten any dungeons either, but that's just because I haven't been there. Simply digging deep in the places I'm in. Yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, you can see them on the map. It's like... I don't know if you really call these a spoiler. It's like, that lizard thing is in the middle of the volcano. Like, get out, really? The Zora one is in a big lake. Dun dun dun. I just haven't done those. The Gerudo one is in the desert. One place I kind of want to dig into. This place looks fun. By the Gerudo Summit, there's all these crazy like tunnels in there and stuff. It might not be that complex, but I remember running over to get this shrine and being like, "Whoa, there's a bunch of holes and stuff." So yeah, I think maybe where we might want to start is let me see if there's any shrine quests that are like, what? I've done the one labyrinth for the mini labyrinth. Amanda had to help me with that one. But I got through that and I got the shrine in there, but I haven't gotten the northeast shrine. And then there's like these, which I'm like, I don't know. This one Amanda and I were trying to do for like an hour last night. We can maybe go try to figure that out. I think I fought a Lionel because it was the one to get into Zora, where the Zoras are like, you're gonna need electric arrows, so go fight that dude on top. Is that a Lionel? So I've beaten that guy. All the other ones I've been like, no, thank you. Because, yeah, they're pretty insane. But I guess we could do that. Maybe we can crunch on a Lionel. I can give it a shot, save the game. But yeah, so let me start this quest, and I'll head over there. Because I wanted to check out that spot anyway. Doo-doo. That is indeed a Lionel. Okay, then I have killed one. I killed that person. And that was fun. That was very Dark Souls. That was great. You need to shoot an arrow close to the Ritu village for that shrine quest. Okay. I've been to Eventide Island. I did that. Eventide's great. There are a few labyrinths. Cool. Do it. Jones just ran up to the Zora domain Lionel and beat it? I did. When I got the quest. A long time ago, actually. I mean, it was a quest, so I was like, oh, this might be the only way to get electric arrows. And then later I'm like, oh, you can buy them? Oops. Love this guy. Love when he plays along with themes and stuff like that. I can't remember what it is. I should remember it because we learned that in film school, but it's like I want to say diuretic, but that's not it. It's when you see a film and someone's playing music in the movie, and that music is also underscoring the scene. And it's like, it's dia something. So yeah, so there's this guy, and I'm assuming it's that plate right there, and it says I gotta pierce it, but Actually, no, stop it. What? Stop. Stop placing pins. As light shines from the northwest skies, so around 3 o'clock, from the tower shadow, not from the tower's shadow. So does that mean I have to be on the tower, or does that mean I have to be in the shadow of the tower, or does that mean I have to do this when the tower shadow is on an object? An arrow flies, specifically stating arrow, pierce heaven's light to reveal the prize. So what I've done is at 3 p.m., when the shadow's over this thing, it lights up, and I've shot it with an arrow. I've shot it with an arrow from the tower, I've shot it with an arrow in midair, and I've shot it with an arrow just nearby, shooting it with an arrow. What's kicking me is pierce heaven's light, which makes me wonder if I have to do it with a light arrow. Don't overthink it too much. I overthink everything. Shoot the sun on that platform. Oh, shoot the sun. Shoot the sun. Chad with the tips. Okay, well then let's go home. And I mean, I've streamed Yakuza 0. I've streamed so far this year. I've streamed Red Dead was last year, wasn't it? I will stream Red Dead. Red Dead comes out this year. I will almost exclusively stream Red Dead Redemption 2. But I've streamed Yakuza, and I've streamed Ghost Recon Wildlands. All of the great open world games so far this year I have streamed. If there is an Assassin's Creed or a Far Cry or something like that this year, I will definitely stream that too. But this is such a delectable open world year. Maybe the best open world year ever. But I was playing. What the heck was I playing? Whatever I was playing before Wildlands. Oh, Horizon. I was playing Horizon and cleaning that game up, and then Zelda comes out, and then I played Wildlands for a bit. There was a couple games that were just priorities above Zelda, and then got a Switch thanks to a wonderful user. Thank you very much. Was not planning to put Zelda immediately in my life. I was like, I'll play Zelda when Amanda's done, and then the official work Switch, I'll use that. It was gifted one, so I was like, all right, here we go. Started up the campaign that day, and just kind of played like on the side, and then I beat Wildlands, and then this game hooked me real hard. So while I haven't really been talking about Zelda a lot lately, I did talk with Bloodworth and Damiani about the voiceover. If you haven't seen that yet, that was really fun for Zelda Talk, sitting down. Mojo, 6 months. Thank you. See if I missed any. 8 months. Golden A, so close. I'm glad that's a goal that has value. The original Snitch, 14 months. The original Snitch. Pygris. Cuff. Cuff. And that's what chat is cutting off for me right now. I might have missed some before. If I did, I apologize. I gotta shoot the sun, so yeah, amazing. You gotta admit, man, putting light into this puzzle was tricky. I'm bummed I can't change the color of the glider. Can you ever do that? Like, I want a black glider to go along with my black outfit. But yeah, I like that I have 3 different outfit pieces on. That the hood is one piece, the chest piece is another, and the legs are another, and it kind of works. Are there Zora pants? I wonder. You get the Zora chest armor, but oh, this game! I love this game so much. So don't let the fact that I have not been talking about it be evidence. Like an all black and silver outfit with a gold bow. Like, I think one thing, I mean, Huber likes to talk about, like, video games will never, ever be different for me, ever. You know, like, it seems like every game in the last, like, 6 games Huber's played, he's had these, like, deep, profound, it's called your late 20s, Huber. Something pretty profound that happened to me in this game was this idea, me seeing screenshots, initial trailer, and being like, it's so frustrating that Zelda can't catch up with games like Horizon, you know? Even stuff like Wildlands. Like, I'm playing Ghost Recon, I'm looking at that, you know, this photorealistic, mostly, helicopters and the sunset and just everything. And then you play this game and it's like, screw it. As long as the design is good, it just doesn't matter. And I mean, maybe that'll change like 10, 15 years from now. Maybe the next like huge technological leap, you know, we'll see it. I mean, certainly with, you know, AI and gameplay complexity, like you can see definite layers there. But like, this game looks good. It's amazing. It's amazing you get to these moments of just startling detail that, like, I guess that's what I'm thinking of is details. I thought, you know, I go into like, and I've had this lesson before where I played Wind Waker. I was like, it's a cartoon. Ugh. And then played Wind Waker and was like, idiot. This game is beautiful. Like, because there's so much, because you pick a particular style that lets you add detail that other games don't. That detail would be lost because you would be fighting so hard to achieve that photorealism that you put in these little tiny details and it's just like white noise. Oh, and it's behind the tower, too. Chat. Can't wait to tell Amanda. She'll be so happy. It's also tough, too, because I think that's a fuzzy one, because when you shoot at an object and it hits the object will technically light up. Like, in your brain, that's a thing that a video game would recognize as having happened. Whereas, like, me shooting at the sun, I'm not going to hit the sun. So how does it know when I'm shooting in that direction? But it's just like, you know, it's a video game. We can figure it out. Sasakai! Is this one of those, hooray, you discovered it, so you don't actually have to do a tough puzzle? Silent consonant. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, we're Tomb Raiding for sure. After this, we'll go spelunking a little bit. We'll go into the caves. It doesn't. I think that's at Wagruk. That's it. In trailers, it just didn't. Yeah, but it's just like, I mean, I talked to people in Ghost Recon, and like their faces look terrible. I'm just not engaged in the conversation. Ooh, major test, major test, major test. I'm all about those major tests. Okay. Like I said, I'm ready. I'm ready for the end of the game. Okay, and then I want to make these electric shock arrows. How come you randomly go into first person sometimes? How do I turn that off? Like, why first person right now? Is that like a weird glitch? Like, sometimes it does that, and I'll press like every button on the controller and... Oh, it's the bow! Oh, that's interesting. Well, I don't even want to use that bow. I want to use that bow. Oh, no, those are okay. What? Oh, wait, do I still have the? I don't know. That one broke. The Forest Dweller's bow. I missed my Forest Dweller's bow. Didn't realize for so long that the multiple bows, the 2-time and 3-time bows, don't use extra arrows. Good to know. It's like, that's an extremely valuable weapon. I was like, it's less damage, and like, these are okay. Like, I left so many duplex bows just lying on the floor, because I was like, I like my super strong bow. Gotta read the fine print. Let's do this. You only got 2 arms? Modest test. Get over here. Punk. Modest test you all day. Oops. But I think if you have an open world game, this is a no-brainer. I don't care what, you know, innovations we make in the genre or whatever. There should be places you can go to just kick somebody's butt. You should just like, yeah, you just want to go to this area and... Like in True Crime, they like dojos and stuff. It's like, yeah, just go to this dojo and just fight some people, man. You got 20 minutes and you're like, oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. And it's like the portability of this video game plus shrines is such a win. It is one of the best wins of 2017. It is so genius. The fact that I can mark a shrine but do it later, genius. Like boot the game up and it's just like, oh, what shrine am I gonna do right now? Uh-oh. Probably switch to the swords. There we go. Sweet! Need those. What are you... What? Okay. I think I'm good. I like those flame swords. I'm gonna keep it. Sorry, Guardian Spear. How much is a Guardian Spear anyway? Yeah, those are like the smaller ones. Well, let me see. Hold on. Any more than this guy? Nope. Later. Actually, I wonder what's going to be in the chest. It's fun, like, getting to the end game and going back and doing shrines, and they give you a weapon, and you're like, meh. That's power. Yeah, Frostblade? Meh. Oh, do I? Oh, I had space for it. Yay. Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't I have space for... Weird. Suburban Samurai Jam brings up something that I was very surprised you could not do in this video game, which is sell weapons. But it would break the economy. Either that or weapons would have to be just stupid cheap. Because think how many weapons you get. Think how easy it is to get weapons. Think how many weapons just lying around. You know, and like, yeah, you can sell apples and stuff like that, but they're all very cheap, and it makes sense that they're cheap. Whereas, like, an iron sledgehammer? Like, that should be, you know, more than an apple. So, and more than a meal that you would sell, you know, with apples. You can break the economy if you farm in the right ways, but you have to discover those ways. You can break Disney Infinity in 5 seconds if you know how to do it, but it's the discovery of knowing how to do it that I don't think breaks the game. That I don't think makes you look at the game and be like, this was... I just think it would be so rudimentary, especially considering it's the farthest left thing on the menu. So if you went to a store and you're like, I want to sell something, the first thing that would pop up would be items. And so it would be weapons. So all I would sell were weapons. I would just run around and collect weapons all day. And I wouldn't necessarily get into the finer nuances of like what type of materials you need versus what you don't. What stuff you can make. Again, no resistances. It's just all... I maxed out on meals officially right before the stream. I was like, let me make some food before I start. And they were like, you can't make any more meals. Easy with the meal making. Got some amber and saving all my luminous stones. And now saving my diamonds because I just heard you need to like make something with those. But sapphire and rubies and topaz and opals and ambers I'm selling. Sell, sell, sell. And it clashes with the durability mechanic if you were able to sell weapons. Yeah, I guess like weapons would be less expensive the more damage they become, but... Splontot. Splontot. What's been your favorite discovery or moment in the game so far? Have you been photographing things for the compendium? Not as much as I should have. No enemy. I have not photographed one enemy in this video game. I actually just recently discovered, which again just speaks to like how crazy huge this game is. So yeah, I need to do that. Also, these shrines can be redone after a blood moon. Also, these shrines? The battle ones? For real? Do they mark that way on the map? Because I just had a blood moon, but that's a major test, and that's... It's not labeled that I can do it again. Crazy. Boy, I didn't know that. Let's go over there. What's my favorite moment in this video game so far? Have I found the secrets of the 7 Colossi? No. I don't know. It's tough because my first profound moment with the game, I wasn't playing. I was watching Amanda play, and that was when she stole weapons from a camp, swapped the weapons out with what she had, threw a tree branch away, and then went to go fight a goblin or a bokoblin or whatever they're called, and it went for its weapon, saw it wasn't there, and then saw the tree branch and ran for the tree branch and grabbed the tree branch instead. It went to attack her. And so those kind of just, those crazy moments when you first run into a camp and freak all of them out are really great. What did I have? You know, I think one of the most exceptional things, this is probably not the right answer, but just, because there probably was a moment cooler than that I'm just not thinking of right now because this game is so big. But those dragons are, I mean, speak to what I was talking about with graphics, where, you know, are there open world games that quote-unquote look better than Breath of the Wild that came out this year? Of course. Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to wipe the floor with this video game when it comes to, like, I believe that that's an actual place. But you see, and I guess they're dragons too. You see those, like, I'm guessing there's 4. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ooh, Night Shield. I do like those. You see those just like going through the sky, like, oh my god, like just how big they are, how slow they move, like the way that their hands move when they're going through the air, just beautiful, wonderful, and the way their quests are involved, the way you get items from them, and the elements based on where they are and time of day, and knowing where they were going to be at a certain time of breathtaking, just. From someone who's played and loves to experience open world games. Yowza. The worst thing about Breath of the Wild, the one thing that just boggles the mind, that I think would be easy to add in an update if Nintendo's getting into updates now. Why can't I pick up that Night Shield? I know I can drop the shield that I have right now, but if I have a shield equipped, and there's a shield that's on the ground, if I go to take it, you should give me an option that says, swap it for the shield you have? Be like, yes. Yes. Why can't I throw bows down? Like, come on. Like, just like I can't believe that this whole, you know, dynamic of weapons, item swapping, and, you know, like, constantly picking one item for another. I like that you drop them behind you. That's really great. But, come on. I don't have time for these dudes anymore. It's like, I gotta move. So I thought there were like canyons over here. Maybe I was tripping. Maybe that was someplace else. It's very snowy over here right now. Hrot Gamer just subbed. You're a subscriber now. Where the heck? Maybe it was over here. Maybe it was up here. Let's go climbing. And if this pursuit is fruitless, then we'll go do another shrine quest. I need to fight a silver Lionel. Okay. Love item pickups. Love just how many items are on the world. There's bugs you can just pick up or take pictures of and scan and then put into elixirs. You know, like, I felt bad because, like, there were foxes and I was like, I don't want to kill a fox. And I'm like, I really need the items. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, I'm down with the fox slaughter now. Hey. Love how many weapons there are in this game and enemy types. I love the logging of different types of enemies. I love that. I think maybe not every open world game should have that. Like Ghost Recon wouldn't, you know, really make that much sense. But Horizon, that would be cool if you could take photographs and learn more about, like you bump into a robot and you just kind of know about it. Where it would be nice if you could actually had to like scan certain items on it to learn more about those items, or because it just makes the world more alive. It makes it not like you play something like a Shadow of the Colossus or Journey. And if there are, like, bugs or things in that environment, like birds that are flying by, it's like, yeah, you can just kind of think up your own thing for what those are, but there's mostly set dressing. Like, the developers might know kind of what those are called, but you don't, and it doesn't matter. Where if you're really trying to create a world, and a believable world, it's cool. It's like, no, they do have a name. And there's a reason that those types of, bugs survive in this climate. And love it. It's why I love open world games. I love a world that just gets more and more and more alive as you play it. And not because it was painted that way. Because I experienced it that way. Like, in Ghost Recon Wildlands, I can choose, I like the white, like, salt flats in the top left zone were my end game, because that was, like, the last zone that I went through, because I chose it to be my end game. That was the last zone I chose to try, to explore, so. What's your opinion of the climbing mechanic? I think the animation is a little rough. Like, it's sad to see, in 2017, to see him put his hand on an empty space, to be climbing up something that has like a window, and he'll just put his hand on space where there's nothing. Like, it's just very like simplistic. I think it animates well when you speed it up. I like that you can affect things like speed. As far as the whole concept of the mechanic, it's my hope to actually make a video later this year that talks about how important that is specifically to open world games. I think it's a game changer. I think something like Uncharted, like that system, can still exist. I don't think this necessarily trumps it, because I do think this does have its flaws. Have I solved this one yet? All right. Can I just get you with a flame sword? Or probably not. Oh! Get up. Probably not. Oh! Oh, that just unfroze you, but... Love the bombs. Love that they're free. What a gift. Bombs all day. I have defeated so many enemies in this game by just chucking a bomb in their face. The Hinox on Eventide Island, bombs all day. Just bombs, 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 and it's dead. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Okay. Oh, it's that one, and I love that they fire at you. Look at this, man! Here we go! That is crazy epic right there. I mean, we might as well... Yeah, I don't know if I ever got... Because I just realized some have talons and... There's talons and scales. They're two different items. I thought there was just one item that you got from them. But, so maybe I don't have this. This is why this is one of the best video games ever. Is the trueness of this distraction. That this is not like, ooh, what's this? I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing right now. And this is not just like, well, this gameplay session has gotten totally out of control. This completely fits into the mythos of this character. And that's one of the things that I really enjoy is I love people have made comics over the years where Link's like fishing, and they're like, Link, Zelda's in danger. You need to go save Zelda. He's like, yeah, but I'm fishing. And like, this game is a little bit of that. Like, you can cook a little more than you need, but like, to save Zelda and to save Hyrule, he needs to explore. He needs to discover this world because he's never been here. Like, I mean, he has, but he doesn't remember. And so, having that memory set up with the story, and everybody's attitude towards you when they meet you again, or when you meet them rather for the first time again. Yeah, you definitely lost me to the Jones Zone. Sorry. I've seen shooting stars. I haven't found them. I've seen a couple in the distance, and I'm just like, eh. There are horns, too. Oh, my God. Hit the mouth next time. Oh, my God. I missed a sub, Linky Binky. Where you at, Linky Binky? Ray Bunsey, 6 months. Linky Binky, you're a subscriber now. What's up? Name of first horse, Chestnut. Zelda could learn something from Borderlands if they do that, yeah. Did you know having a fire weapon equipped counts as one level of cold protection? I didn't. That's amazing. And that's another thing that I really like about Zelda. That I think you have people like Ubisoft that are really trying to, always trying to reinvent open world, whether it's Watch Dogs or Far Cry or Assassin's Creed. Where is the block that I use fill in the space. Uh-oh. But I really like that I feel like they really started with a completely blank slate when they started this game. And we're like, does that make sense? Here's this object. Object has fire. What does that mean in our world? Because a lot of quote-unquote realistic open-world games tend to very conveniently just ignore stuff like that because they're like, we have other systems. You can hack cars and stuff. Like, you can't really light things on fire. You can blow things up, but, you know. And so just practically seeing those things happen. It's a mountain that shows on the map the game won't let you climb the top of. Okay. Visible rocks, creator's intent. Yeah, I want to start, at this point, because I was curious how many hearts that was at the top, and then when I got 1 heart on the bottom, I was like, that looks really weird. 2 hearts, it seems balanced, it's fine. So I think from now on I'm going to put it into stamina, but thank you for the tip. And people telling me that I can hit these things on other parts. IC133, you're a subscriber now. Savvy student. I do have a singing background. I did musical theater for like 18 years. Yeah, it's been 100 years. Might have knocked it off the edge. Oh, with the ball. I got a little grenade happy there. Well, doesn't seem to be, but I'm glad I came down here anyway. Ruby. All right. Maybe I can do that one later. Let's see. Let me at least put on my... I wonder if I keep the hat on and put this with this. Am I still going to be... Yeah, that's cool with the sword. I'm not cold. That's awesome. That's terrific. What a game. So yeah, I remember being at a place where there was a shrine, and when I looked down, I could see, like, under the earth. And you kind of looked at it, it would look like a plateau, but there were actually, like, Swiss cheese, little cracks in the rock, and I could see down below there. That I thought was around here, but maybe not. Maybe it's over here? No, that's Himar's Descent. Weird. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this part over here. Maybe it's like this stuff. Yeah, I think it might be that. I'm gonna travel over there. Yeah, I only upgraded my stamina twice. Savvy, isn't that amazing? About that? Yeah, I didn't know that. Sounds like Gerudo area? Yeah, it does. Killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit. Is that Killed a Wabbit? I didn't know that was a song. Yeah, I believe we are gathering shortly. Not a promise, just a thought, to do like a spoiler mode on Zelda. Might not sit in for that, just because so many of us love this game. That would be like 8 people all trying to get a word in. And that's not fun to watch sometimes. Stamina is way more important than health. Yeah. Depends. I mean, both you can increase with food if you need to in a pinch. Instantaneously, you can pause the game like right at a moment and be like, I'm not going to die because I just paused the game. Haha. I like that wolves call other wolves, but they're kind of like, they're kind of trepidatious around you, but they don't just come running in for an attack. I've only killed like a couple of wolves in this game. I dig him. See, he's like aware of me. He doesn't like me being there, but he's not gonna like freak out and start attacking. Rich75, this game awaits. There's no here we go. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Like, what's going on down there? 'Cause I think I came up here, but I don't think I went. Like, yes. Again, like, just style. It's like, you put something like this together, yeah, it can look like a PlayStation 2 game, and I'm still way down with it. What's up, Yiga punk? Give me that bow. Thank you. Love this game so much. I like getting strong in this game. It feels so good. Going back to earlier areas, just being like, oh, this is, oh, I'm just going into like Yiga territory. Oh man, I'm just gonna have duplex bows all day with the duplex bows. You're not laughing anymore, buddy. You stop laughing. Oh no, my duplex bow broke. Whatever am I gonna do? Maybe I'll grab this duplex bow. I like that this game corrected me when it came to a lot of my opinions about things. Like when I had a lot of opinions when I first started the game. I was like, oh, jump is that? I don't know if I like that. And like, ooh, shooting and drawing my bow is the same button. I don't know if I like that. And now it's like, nope, it's great. It's all good. Everything's great. No worries. I love you, Golden Bow, but you're not necessary. Don't hate me, Golden Bow. You helped me get that shrine, and I appreciate it. But I'm getting near the end of the game, and I gotta start getting real. Okay. Five duplexes? Feels good. So is this how... Oh, yeah, I guess this is how you get into Yiga. Like, I guess I got into Yiga from the top. I got into almost everything in this video game from the top. Okay, so that's where that is. Alright, let's do Shrine Quest. It's almost 11. I keep the golden. Good to have a sniper. Did I get that bonus doodle I sent with the Battle Chasers comic? I missed a week. Potato, I missed the stream. And I missed the gifts, too. I just put stuff back into storage. I need to go back through... Sophie, I closed this door just for lighting purposes, and I love that Sophie's at the door. This door's open, but Sophie's at that door. Just like, well, I guess I won't get in the garage. I appreciate the tip, Blood. I'm going to leave that golden bow behind. Have I been using the amiibos? Yeah. My Persona 5 is on hold for now until I finish this. Doing 9-man spoiler mode. I mean, yeah, it'd be tough. It's just 9 people in a room talking is, as evidenced by our group streams, failures all. I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's do some... No. So Labyrinth might be boring to do on a stream. When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. Alright. A beast that wears a crown of bone. Yeah, this one pisses me off. I have no idea where this is. So maybe y'all can help. Does Dawn own a Switch? I don't think so. Ride a deer? Okay. Oh, I gotta ride a deer for this one. Oh, I thought you were just challenging me to do something. Oh. Alright. So I gotta tame a deer and bring it back to that spot. terrific. Yeah, the other thing about stamina is that stamina, like, granting items are not hard to find. So, if I've encountered things in the game where I'm like, oh, I need to go up, and so it's like, for me, it's like you compare the situation in which you would have to get that item. Whereas, like, if I was in a boss fight and I had to, like, pause, like, get the health, and you know, and if I ran out of health giving stuff during a fight, oh no, I'm in trouble. Whereas, like, if I'm trying to climb something just because I feel like going up there and I run out of stamina stuff, it's like, oh well, I'll just get more. You know, and like, in the moment where I'm adding the, you know, I'm going into the menu to eat the thing that gives me more of the thing, I'm just flying or climbing, so there's like no sweat, you know? Whereas like that stressful, oh, I just got hit, and they took out like, you know, 10 hearts. It's like, I wanted to take that stress away. I'm just like going to fight Lionel's now and being like, come at me, bro. Oh, this is the first time I've ever actually used this. I have not found a need to actually put this on, other than just to look kind of cool. I know it probably doesn't affect anything. I'm gonna take my loud weapon off. I'm gonna take my weapons off entirely. I don't need no weapons for this. If you hit sword twice in the armor menu, it'll put armor sets next to each other. Oh, that's cool. Also haven't done a lot of playing this game on the television. 90% of my playtime has been on handheld. Because I like playing it like while I work, and... Oh. That was not what I meant to do. No. So if you spook them, they vanish after a while? Not something I'd specifically noticed. Alright. Yeah. Well, I guess I can, wait, duh. Oh, wait. Oh. What if I have a picture of a deer? Mountain buck. Are these mountain bucks, or are these just regular bucks? It's mountain bucks. I know there's also food that I can eat that can up the stealthiness, which I do not have. Yeah, we're completely spoiled this year, for sure. Watch the stealth meter. Oh, the noise there? Okay. I'm in the grass, too, so that helps. See? Boom. Awesome. Amazing. Ah. Ah. Amazing. Yeah, if this game is better than Ocarina of Time is something I've meditated on a lot during my playthrough of this. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Because they're both so exceptional for so many reasons. Mr. Deer, I wish I could give you an apple. I guess I'll soothe you a little bit more. I wish I could give you an apple or something. It has been a pleasure. Good luck, sir. Amazing. And so I think that's one of the things that I celebrate the most about Breath of the Wild is that they're like, yeah, riding a deer. Just that. It's that simple. That can achieve the same kind of swell of just video game amazement that a game like a Gears of War would think is only possible with something really big or scary or loud, you know? And so it's like, it's neat to see how back to the basics we can get with open world games, and it's still, like I said, with an engine that's not necessarily like bleeding edge, you know, like, oh, it's like I'm in Hyrule, whoa, it's VR, but still just powerfully immersive. It's like asking if Horizon Zero Dawn is better than Forza Horizon. They're not the same type of game at all. Open world changes the genre totally. Yeah, but I mean, I think that Ocarina of Time, I keep calling it Ocarina of Time because that's like I think that's what the fans pronounce it. I think Ocarina of Time would be open world if they could have, technically, if the 64 could have handled it. Okay. Well, first things first. Can I get there from here? No. No. Okay. So then that moves over to that switch. Oh, so then I would have to hit that with the... Okay. With an arrow or something. Got fly flying around, which you can probably hear on the mic. Oh, and then if I move that, it'll shoot the laser from there. Okay. That'll take me over there. And then, oh no, I can't hit that from there. Yes, I can. Sweet. This is another fun thing that I love too. Ooh, yeah, but that Thunderblade's pretty cool. Electrocuting people is fun. I wish I could also sense durability on here, like if there was like a meter, because I know I've been using both of these, and I wish I knew right now which one I'd been using more. Maybe there is in the menu. Maybe that's when you get here. Does it say? Oh yeah, they both got. So I guess it's this one that I've been using. Okay. There we go. This way I got a Frostblade. I got a Thunderblade. And I think I need... Is it a Frost Spear? Hold on, wait. I got a quest for that. This funny little kid. The weapon connoisseur. Frost Spear! Ah! Alright. Okay, and then... Oop. Okay, but I need to put that guy on. Okay, so before I do anything, let's see what happens. What happens when I move this guy? What does it do? So is it just constantly doing that? Or is it like blocked? Okay. I put it down, raise it again, then it hits it again. That moves it there. So what if I... Okay, wait. If I hit it again, like this. Oh, so it can still move when it's doing that. Okay. Alright, then no big deal. And this is as good as solved. We don't even need to go here. In there. I love the camera work here, that like it always is in the right spot. It's always in a place where I can see it. When you move those things and move them over something, the camera very smartly like goes up there, shows you where it is. Alright. Let's finish this. Nope. It's funny, I remember like what a Butterfingers I was when I first started playing this game when it came to like, oh yeah, but how am I gonna move? How am I gonna shoot this now? Okay. See, I thought I knew it all. I thought I had it all, folks. But I wonder if... I can't get on top of this thing, can I? Okay. Okay. Wait. Is the next Switch game I'm getting Mario Kart? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Oh, I know what to do. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait. Yeah, wait. I don't know if this would be, like, the definitive solution, but it involves blowing things up, so I'm gonna go with it. Sorry if I'm ignoring you screaming the right answer right now. I just want to see if I can get through this one. It's okay. Yeah, give me those air back. I wonder if I can throw it like right away. Oh no, I can't because it's on a cooldown. Okay, so wait. So I wonder if I can... How do I shoot that thing from here? I can't. I wonder if I can... That's one way to do it. Yay, breaking shrines. Okay, how was I supposed to solve that? I'm just curious. Both bombs are on a separate cooldown. Oh, they are! Okay. Well, that's another way to do that, I guess. But if I threw the bomb, that would maybe blow up the other bomb, so... But yeah, I guess that's a different way to do it. Okay, cool. Good to know. Nice. I used the metal block to jump over to the end and move it. Nice. One thing that was really eye-opening for me that I wish more developers did is I remember when the orange box came out, I could stasis the laser thingy. Yeah, that's another good idea. Where I remember there was one puzzle in Portal when the orange box came out. They had a director's commentary, and the way they did it was they had little question mark blocks you could walk up to and activate, and then they would talk about the thing you were just about to do, the area. And so it'd be fun to like play through these if they had like a Master's Edition or some Master Sword Edition of Breath of the Wild. That every time you went into a shrine, you could talk to the guy who made it or designed it, and he could explain like different ways they solved it or what it looked like originally. And there was one part of Portal 2 that somebody used physics to sneak past a puzzle, basically, to avoid having to do this whole other section. And the developers were like, keep it in. They're like, if you're smart enough to figure that out, then why on earth would we say no to you? Like, why would we stop you from doing that? What's going on over there? Leave me alone. Your weapons are useless. What's that, just a random fire? I got a spear. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, I know you. Yeah, you're just a dude. Fire went out. Alright. Banging through these shrine quests. Thank you. Thinking one more and I can get some more stamina. So let's do the cursed statue. And we'll... Wait, what? Whoa. All the hours I put into this game and I still forget what each button does. It's like the map. Is that in the... No, that's over... Wait, the camera is... Where? Wait, hold on. This is a good place if you need electric keys. Got it. Oh, sit over to Fort Hateno. Okay, I'll get over there in a sec. I think all of my stuff would be bad in a lightning storm. Is it? No, it's just raining. Good. If you follow the life of the guy who gave you the statue quest, he'll lead you in the morning to where you need to go. Oh, okay. Lyro, thank you. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you, sir. That is a well-earned sub. And we are grateful for how you have chosen to spend it. Hatano? Hatano. Alright. Is that where the dude is? Whee! Apples all day. Apples all day. Alright. Can I sleep on your bed, buddy? Do people get angry? Is this like Skyrim where somebody will kick you out? Maybe just forward time to 6 a.m. and come back? Evil Monkey, thank you. Avatar Continuum, thank you. Hatano? Oh, yeah, it could be both. Apples all day. I love Bloodworth. Is however you pronounce it, it's definitely not what you just said. I might not have. I actually got to look at this one because I might have just gotten it and been like, "Thanks, dude," and just ran off and not actually like come back and cared. When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. So where's the actual statue itself? Is that... And apologies to somebody who's screaming it in chat. There's just a lot of people talking about a lot of different things in chat, and I'm not... I love just like, I want honey! Just destroying trees. Actually, I might as well. I'm actually running out of wood. Cool. Oh, from his house to it. Okay. Then we'll see when he wakes up. Have I not talked to you before? Yeah, okay. I like that. I like people's names don't pop up until you actually talk to them. The cursed statue. I love morning is 5 a.m. Like, really? Yeah, in Japan, that's 5 a.m. It's when everybody... You don't get up at 5 a.m.? Like, I go to bed at 5 a.m. I wish. I wish I could stay up that late. You're awake. Are we gonna go? All right, fine. I'll be on my way. So somebody gave me directions. Caleb leaves around 6 a.m. Oh, okay. Thank you. I love how focused people are. People got the info. I got his schedule downloaded. Alright, well, it's not raining, so let's get these apples. While we're waiting. That is a thing you can do in this video game. I wouldn't mind being able to move the camera, too. In and out. I know they use up pretty much every button you got here, but I like that... it'd be neat to zoom in for cases like this, to, like, look inside the tree and walk along these branches to grab these, because I can't see where that branch ends. And it would be dope for moments like this, just kind of running through the woods to pull the camera back. And here he goes. Oh, and he runs too. Thanks, buddy. Alright, here we go. And I'll be honest, I was not expecting stuff like this from an open world Zelda game. This, the distance that characters travel. And seeing people on the road, having them sell different things, have personalities and names, and characters recognizing them in different spots. I believe that there are people that live in this world. And I've heard a lot of people complain about... They're like, oh, this world seemed kind of weird to me. It's like, where was the danger? You know, it's like everyone's so afraid that, like, oh, the world's going to die any second now. But, like, everything seems fine to me. And it's like, well, people do talk a lot about... there's some people you go to villages and you talk to them and they're like, yeah, I love living here because it helps me forget how messed up the world is right now and how close we are to possibly being destroyed. I mean, Calamity Ganon is in power, but he's not in complete power. And you got those you know, keep in mind, like, the world's dangerous for you as an adventurer, but a lot of people, like, don't leave their homes. They just, like, hang out. They're like, I don't need to go into Hyrule Field. I'm fine. You're like, but it's beautiful. You should really check it out. And they're like, yeah, but you know, you have armor and a glider, whereas like there's things there that could take me out very quickly. I like seeing the adventure. I like seeing travelers like on the road, like like getting like attacked by people, because that's their reality. They're like, I'm a trader, not traitor. Get out of here. Give me that thing. Nice. Hey, buddy. We could also crunch on one of these, because I think I got like 8 of these. Nope, 5. Maybe get a new, like, shield. Oh no, it's raining, so he's out. Okay, at least I know where this is. Okay. So with that... When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. Pierce its gaze. The piercing always involves the stabbing or the shooting of things. When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes. All right, try. What is a dark light? Give me the meat. And then you say these statues' eyes. You mean this first one? At night, does it light up with dark eyes? Hello? Maybe. Should I light it on fire? Nope. Alright. Oh, so I'm not, oh, wait. Oh, wait for nighttime. Hey, you're back, buddy! I'm sorry. I always forget. Okay. Thanks for your help, everybody. You right there, Soph? It's like, I'm just eating grass. It's no big deal. Am I out of fire stuff? It's all good. I'm gonna flint that. And I burnt the whole forest down. Soph. What do you... Ooh, what? Oh. Leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to rest. Chat says I need to rest. In more ways than one. Yes, night. Let's do it. Oh, I can just hit it with my fire sword, too. That's true. The fact that you can fight with their arms and that they still move. Aha! That's what I thought might happen. Yes. Rise. Give me stamina. Ooh, and what did you... Oh, my arrow. Love that. And it's moving in the wind? Ah, this game. Love that you can retrieve those arrows. Love that there's like puzzles that you have to like hit something with an arrow. It's like, go get your arrow back. It just fell. I mean, it would probably be broken, but you know. They make good arrows in Hyrule. Jones, there's a way to switch hearts and stamina parts at any time? Oh. How generous. Oh, Kakariko Graveyard. I wonder. Yeah, there's lots of little hints like that. What? Cam Urag, what are you doing? What do you got up your sleeve, Cam? Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, we just gotta go get up in that guy. All right. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, there's the chest. All right. times. Like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Okay. Got hardcore lasers. Can't go through there. Oh, there's a chest there, too. What are you? Open the pod bay doors. Ah, Chad, you make everything better. Oh, wait, no, get over here. Can I still open it? Yes. Worthless. Thanks for nothing. Whoa. And I love that there's no specific system for that guy. They just kind of put it in there. And it just kind of rolls around, and you just kind of got to avoid it. I enjoy that. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Alright, I wonder if the other side is preferred. There really is no other side. It doesn't go up that way, does it? Nope. No, this guy's not gonna do it either. Oh, duh. That's how that's done. Hello. Love that. How's that for puzzle discovery? It's so good. I love brute forcing stuff. Just getting that square peg in the round hole. Come on, fits, doesn't it? I love it. Yeah, R. Haley, I agree. Like I think that's what's so fun about these shrines. You're like, well, yeah, but what if I like knock it up there, you know? And I think we've seen speedrunners do just crazy things. I got 4 now, right? Where can I go to see how many? Is there a place like in the menu where I can see that? Shrine quest. How many orbs do I have? Well, one way to find out, I guess. Every orb I've ever spent, I spent in Kakariko. I don't know why. I've seen the shrines in other places, but I know it's on the loading screen. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Let's get that stamina. In puzzle solving, sometimes it's brain to be fist. Master Glitch, 2017. Oh, key items. That's right. Yeah. This is true. It is technically an item in my inventory. Because I just love this flight. This flight is just so jolly. Oh, I got a question too, as long as we're here. We can, you can answer something as well. Or we can test it. Let's see. Oh, there's that frame rate. Oh, frame rate. This little apron lady, she's my friend. The weather's pretty nice. It's cloudy. But Sophie seems to like it. She's taking a nap out there. I'm on the Switch. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. Oh, look at that. It's like a hug around your stamina meter. It's like, oh, yeah. Ooh, that extra stamina. Ooh, that extra... Ooh, yep. Okay. So we got our little friend up here. Oh, nice. We got little ledges. Isn't that nice? So we got our little friend, who we sell the monster parts. Yes, we sell the monster parts to. I have visited this guy at 5 different towns on several different occasions each, and he has never offered new stuff. So, what am I doing wrong? Let's check. Maybe he offered it now. Oh, more gear unlocks as you do Divine Beasts. I was afraid of that. Okay. Got it. Well, I'm going to go say hi to him anyway. Even though this climbing is pointless. Oh, no, it's not pointless. Yes! Not pointless at all. Love this dude. This guy's very Majora's Mask. I want a whole Zelda game based around this guy. And I love that I don't know if... I can't tell if he's really happy to see you or if he's scared. Oh. Like, I don't know if that's just him being... He's like, I'm so happy! And I got a lot of Mon. So, hopefully that'll last me a little bit. Alright, that's how you do that. Okay. But this is great. Literally, after this stream, I have 30 more minutes of playing this video game carefree. Just being like, wee, come at me, Hyrule. That ends in 32 minutes. And then, not today, but on a later date. Maybe tonight as the podcast is exporting. Or although, probably not because I got training tomorrow morning. I'm going to go get those dungeons. And I'm going to go get Ganon. It's like that house is a little smiley face. A little smiley face house. Alright. Bloodworth said you wanted to do something. Blood, what did you want me to do? Was that something else that we haven't done? If you take all your armor off and talk to any NPC, they'll get embarrassed. Amazing. There's some more interesting Koroks if you explore Kakariko Village. I bet there are. What armor set is that? It's 3 different armor sets. It is the Hylian Hood, and the Zora armor, which I've painted black, and the Soldier's Greaves. So, this is technically what the outfit should look like. If I just wore those. But, I like the hood. And I actually didn't need to dye Zora's armor, I just happened to be wearing it at the time. And then I dyed it, and I was like, oh, it looks so cool! And then later I was like, oh wait, that's not the Knight set. So it actually has a little bit less armor than... I probably won't fight Ganon in this, so I'll probably want a little bit more armor. You want to get that sword? Hold on, let me just get an answer from Blood. So I think Blood said, oh, let me see if I remember that other thing. Oh, hey, let's talk about... I got to stream getting the Master Sword. Oh, okay. Well, we got 30 minutes. We wanted to do it. We wanted to kill a Lionel, too. I actually have a question. Let's talk about this real quick. Fairy fountains. So I know we got one near... Oh, here. There's one... Meow. And there's also one by Terrytown. Meow. I know there's one more that I've already found. I just can't remember where it is. And I know the names pop up when you zoom in, but it's just like, just haven't taken the time. This is just kind of always on the back of my to-do list. And I'm a little confused about how they work So it's like, they say when you go talk to them, they're like, oh, there are, I have other sisters out there. I could upgrade you more, but you need to go find them first, which is great. So that incentivizes you to go find them. But I found 3 of them, and some of them can upgrade some things, and some of them can upgrade others. So looking for clarification on that. Can all of the fairies upgrade everything to the same levels, or do they specialize in certain types of gear? And where are the other 2? Because I'm assuming there's one more. And each fairy can upgrade in the map. Okay. Also one towards the west. You can see it from the tower. Oh, put a star on the map in there. Oh, there's one. Oh, no, that's the Terrytown one. Everything's the wrong button. Okay. So let's... Make sure I put a star. There we go. Star for you. And I know I can just look this up online, but we're all hanging out. It's better to hear it from you. So there's one to the west. Oh, Vito's got one. Okay. Oh, sorry. Maybe I've found this one already? No? Oh, I think I've found this one, but I didn't have enough money. So where is it from here? There's a quest for the one that the guy even gives you money for. I did that one. Okay. Good, good, good. Sorry, lots of people with amazing answers. I'm just sifting through them all. You discover the Great Fairy Fountain in Tabitha south of the... in Tabantha south of the tower. Just below the shrine below Ritu Village. Okay. Alright. And the 4th fairy is in Gerudo. But there's just 4? Okay. Thanks, sorry. I know sometimes explaining something to a streamer watch on Twitch sounds like you're just like, you know, throwing things at a wall waiting for it to stick. There's a Gerudo quest that takes you to one. Okay. I am in the last EZA anime, a very unshaven version of me. No. Did I already get that shrine? I wonder. One of the things Amanda is really good at... You said it was south, too, sorry. One of the things Amanda's really good at in this game is finding NPCs and getting quests from NPCs. You need to go to the tower south of Ritu Village. Oh, the tower, sorry. So that's... Okay. Gotta go there. Got it. Oh, somebody even said Tabantha in chat. Sorry. Yeah, this world kill striker. Alright, smug. You only see the red exclamation points when you actually go up to the people and talk to them. And I'm very objective based in this game. So when I get to a new town, I don't stop to talk to every single person in the town. It's not like a skill that I haven't developed. It's just a thing I choose not to do. Because I don't run around this game being like, what am I going to do now? You know, like, I always have a thing and then I need to do. And I basically got to that point where it's like, okay, now my to-do list is a little more open-ended. So, like, now I'm going to go back and discover things. And so there's some times where I'll be like, yeah, what's that thing? And Amanda's like, duh! I'm like, what? She's like, there's that little girl that gives you the quest. I'm like, well, I didn't break into her house and invade her bedroom to ask her about it. Okay, so you said it was... Oh, boom, it's right there. So I guess I haven't covered that one. Okay. So I will mark that one. And you said there's a Gerudo one. So I guess I did... Maybe I'll talk to her then. Because I'm confused. The controller's pretty good. It's cozy. I actually like it more than the Xbox One controller. So I love Brad. So I was telling Brad, I'm like, oh, Zelda's so good. And I'm like, and you know, I've mostly been playing it on the Switch, like on the actual like. I mean, I've always been playing on the Switch, but playing it portably, you know, away from the system. Even when I'm in this room, to be like exporting the podcast and just be sitting, like watching something on Netflix and being just sitting in my chair, feet up on the couch, just like playing Zelda. It's great. And Brad lost his mind. He's like, "You're not playing on the TV when you're in the room?" I'm like, "No, it's fine." He was like, "Jones, you gotta play it on the TV." And I was like, "Okay." And Huber needed some Zelda footage for something he's working on. And so I plugged it in and was playing on the TV and was like, yeah, this is pretty great. But the portability is also great. It's all, I mean, I played last night before I went to bed. And the battery was even running out, and so I just plugged it into the wall, but I had, like, you know, the outlet next to my bed, so I'm just, like, leaning on the pillow, playing a 3D Zelda game. Because I want her to upgrade my pants. My, hello? Want her to upgrade. Oh, there we go. Now you can do it. Oh, because I got the Hinox guts. But it wasn't even like... I went to another lady and it wasn't even on her menu. So, okay. Oh, well. Never mind. Yay! Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, the humor in this game is so good. Have you played Pepsi Man? I have not played Pepsi Man. Do I play Zelda while I'm in the bathroom? I have not done that. I have not played Zelda on the toilet. Maybe I'll fight Zelda on the toilet. Yeah, as long as I'm here. This makes me climb faster, I'm assuming, right? I like how they spell bandana wrong, or is that like some weird regional spelling of bandana with two N's at the end? Bandana. The climber's bandana. What's Blood gonna say? Come on, Blood. Give me the response. Hightail lizard, and can I upgrade? Oh, they're both hightail lizards. Or I haven't even done you one level yet, right? Oh, I've done all of you. Okay, gotta get more hightail lizards. Nice. Oh, we're apparently correct. Okay. Bandana. Nice. Good to know. I want these streams to be educational for all of us. Otherwise, you know. What's the point? Later. Okay, so let's go. Maybe at least just point out where that Gerudo one is. Because you said there's a quest, somebody takes you to it. Because yeah, there's a lot going on in Gerudo that I have not been anywhere over here. There's probably a shrine in there. But I've not been there. Do I get that from Gerudo Town, or do I get that from around there? It's deep into the desert. It's near the giant skeleton. Edge of the map, southwest, under a giant Leviathan skeleton. Alright. Under this... Okay, boom. Dragon's Exile. Let's do it. What is that? That's the Vo headband, right? I'm going Vo. I'm being true to myself. Alright. Okay. So we're going to rush and do this. Then we're going to go fight a very specific Lionel. And then we're going to go get the Master Sword. And then we're going to sign off. I'll need more money, though? Oh, no. I'll need more than 5,000 rupees? It's 10,000. Okay. Whew. I don't think I'm gonna get that enough. Wow, that's oof. Never mind. Oh, there's a shrine near her. Okay, we'll go get the shrine. And we should, I've yet to actually, in the wild, grab one of these. We should, Can I just grab one from her? Does she sell them? Are you just a little traveler, dude? Yeah, you got a quest. What's up? Like the guy in sand boots, so I've been jogging all over trying to show off. None of them will talk to me. I'm just starting to wonder if that rumor is a bunch of bunk. Sand boots? Sand boots you walk normally on sand, so if you live in the desert, believe me, you want a pair. The only person capable of making them passed away, which means they're impossibly rare and extremely valuable. Nobody can make sand boots. Nobody! Just give me those boots. Oh. Alright, I'll hit on you later. I don't have time for that right now. Oh, I don't have a shield equipped, right? You can change your clothes right in front of him. I'll go back and I'll do that. I'm just not gonna get distracted. We're almost done with the stream. Come on, gotta be focused. I do like that there's varying levels of stealth. Just based on analog movement. That's awesome. Let's do it. Yeah, this is my first time across this desert, really. So, I'll check that stuff out later. I'm not in love with how these things control. This part of the quest to unlock the Divine Beast in this area was probably one of my least favorite parts of this game. Because there's just so much stuff going on. I'm like, it's just a little too complex for its own good, but... Make sure I'm oriented before I go into the sandstorm. Okay. I'll mark it too. Which might not make a difference, but... I think I'm oriented, right? No, a little bit over that way. Okay. Oh, I don't even get this map? Okay. Yo, a map gonna be gone, dude. Okay, there we go. Alright. And this goes away after you take out the Divine Beast. That's cool. Static. That's funny. The Sheikah Slate is analog. Nice. Nice. Thank you, my friend. He's like, whoa, what's... I've never been over here before. This place is kind of cool. We might just hang out here for a little bit. Take a nap. Yeah, I guess, well, I gotta take a picture of him, too. Take a picture of this guy? Later, dude. I would like to get at least one fairy while I'm here. Hello. I'm in Saflina heaven. And that was when I found it. Saflina as far as the eye could see. Alright. Oh, that picture's for side quest? Dope. If I put on the Sheikah set, I can just run and grab him? Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Cool. Well, I can come back for that. Unless it's like... Actually, no. Yeah, I'll come back for that. Time to put on a totally different outfit. Just step into here real quick. We're gonna be going up north. So what do you think? Is it better to wear something that's cold resistant and then buff yourself up with food? Or is it better to wear heavy armor and eat something that's cold resistant? That makes you cold resistant. Because we're gonna go fight a Lionel. Lionel Richie. I'm going right up here. It's a nice big flat battleground. Heavy armor and then... Lionel, I'd want my best armor. Okay. Armor and cold res food buffs. Got it. Okay. Well, then let me go cook real quick, actually. No, don't take a picture. Hold on a second. There we go. You should really leave that sand boots guy on ASAP. Will I please secret stream when I battle Ganon? I don't know. I've spent so much of this game on a very personal level. I think I might. I don't know if I'll share that. I think I might just whoop Ganon on my own time. The Lionel up north are often tough. Good. I don't want to fight no easy Lionel. Like having that little bit extra stamina, that's nice. Alright. We got all that Saflina. Just put that on a nice steak. Oh, and we haven't talked about cooking yet. Cooking is the best. 10 minutes will probably do it, but you never know. The cold and the heat and the fire resistances were something I really struggled with in this game. Like finding out where I needed to go to get the stuff, and I did all that the wrong way. Because I was so excited about the fact that I could go anywhere. I could go, like, look at that mountain. I'm going to go up that mountain right now. I just became obsessed with that. And so a lot of towns I would discover because I'd be like flying down from somewhere. I'd be like, oh, look, a town. And I would miss the quests that led me to that town, or the merchants that would be like, hey, where are you going? Oh, you're going up to the volcano? You probably should be wearing what you're wearing. I literally just walked over a mountain and I was like, look, it's a volcano. Ah, all my stuff is on fire. But that makes this game amazing. That's a lot of fun. Okay. Num num num. So why am I cold resistant? Oh, because I gotta wear... Weird. Maybe I'll just put this on. Will that be okay? Okay. Okay. And then... I'll use this guy. And... Sure, I'll try it with you. Wait. Okay. Da-da-da, 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 bump ba bump ba bump ba ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Gonna die now. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do shock arrows mess him up at all? They should. Definitely at the very least. It's so intimidating, man. Huh? It's like, excuse me? Yeah, that's right. It's time, punk. You played that game. Ouch. And my night shield broke. Man, they don't mess around, these guys here. Got red eyes and stuff too. He's so scary. Ah. Oh, I tried to run. I was not running. Oh, whoa, he got real close to me there. That'll take away my cold resistance, though, right? Will it? Oh, no, okay, that's a buff. Okay, I can do that, alright. Because I got a lot of those. Wow, he just takes it all off. Didn't like that, did you? Whoa. Yeah, that seemed like a runaway kind of situation there. It's like, I don't know if standing in front of him right now would be the best idea. You're not gonna get me the next time you do that, maybe. Ah! I didn't care about that. I eat lightning for breakfast! Ah, was still wielding the bow. Just going through all my food. It's fine. It's no big deal. Just going through all of the food in my inventory. Whoa, dude. Yes. Ah! Oh, and I got the nice dodge there. Ah! Ah! Maybe I'll just decrease my attack power for right now. Let's do that. I'll take the damage. Just gotta finish you off. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yay! Lionel guts. Delicious. Hey! I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, I can't carry anymore? I beg to differ. Oh wait, let me put my clothes back on. Woo! Thanks, chat. Thank you for your help with that. Woo! And gotta be one of these I don't need. Yeah, which one have I used already? One of you. Sure. Boink. Yeah! There were tips. There were tips being given out. Yeah, let's really crunch this puppy. Sweet. Did I lose them all? Thunk, thunk, thunk. Alright. Just make sure I have a space in my inventory, which I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Let's talk to our old friend first. What's up, dude? Hopefully we can give you a chance to dance. I think one of these is going to be 6. Maybe bow stash? Yeah, let's do it. Bow stash. Get some more duplexes. I'm good. Somebody had a really good suggestion in chat, which is change up what you're wearing. I'm actually gonna put that. I'm gonna be lore specific about this. I'm gonna keep the hood off though. This is what he looks like in all the flashbacks. Get a little bit of health too. I haven't even tried this. I saw Amanda do it. But I don't even know really what's involved here.
Link.
Oh, cutscenes are involved.
You are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. Probably should have done this.
Who is that? Did I doze off again?
It's your boy Deku.
Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time.
Since like the 90s.
Many have referred to me over the ages.
I think this might be Dave Fennoy.
Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess.
But who
The
knows?
sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you all
Yeah, the casting for this game is not good.
cannot say whether you
I'm sure everyone who's playing characters in this game are excellent
if you
actors and people.
free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely
Sophie, you can promise.
lose your life where you stand. Best of luck, young one.
Oh, Got a new main quest. That doesn't happen every day.
Master will come for you. Until
Oh,
then,
yeah.
you shall rest safely here. Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I
Ooh,
say
she's seen better days.
that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
The Master Sword.
Come on, Sophie. Sophie, go. Good girl.
I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Dekutri, I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message? Tell him
Now then, words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yeah, it depends on who's playing her.
Yes.
And my photographs, too. I've taken so many photographs. Was that a memory? Did I unlock that? Can I watch that again? Well, that's one thing I've done that Amanda hasn't. Yes.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the
Link wasn't there,
princess
that is true.
thought to bring it
But I think
back,
Deku's showing it to
as
me,
she
so
knew
Deku's like,
you
I'll unlock it in
would
your
be
iPad.
safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines.
Can we stick other weapons in that pedestal to repair them, please?
Her heart
That would be cool,
screams
actually. That would be
with
interesting.
Faith that you will return.
Master Sword is showing you. Thank you, Kimmy.
She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
The Master Pedestal. It's only 30, what? Okay. There we go. Or those tainted by his malice. You must wait for the sword to recover. Complete. What's up, Master Sword? And I think, you know, I mean, this is one of the greatest victories of the weapon acquiring durability system in this game, is the gratification of, you know, getting this one. Ooh. This is a very good video game. Apologies to any of you that do not like Zelda, that do not like this video game, because not only have you heard a lot about it and seen a lot of it on youtube.com/easyallies and twitch.tv/easyallies, but there is more left to come. We got a Nintendo podcast. Damiani's got his Zelda podcast. There's going to be lots of playing and talking about Zelda in the future. Let me just real quick, before I sign off, let me put my outfit back on. Organize that. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Alright, I'm ready to go finish some dungeons. I'm ready to go beat up Ganon. I'm ready to beat this video game. And then we will return at the end of the year to suss out the Legend of Zelda Persona 5 Red Dead Redemption 2 predicament that we all find ourselves in right now. And we'll see what can possibly be the game of the year for 2017. What an incredible year, what an incredible game. Try to throw the Master Sword. Oh! Does that affect durability, though? And how does durability work? Basically, when it, like, breaks in durability, then I can't use it for, like, a day or something? Is that how that works? But it comes back? I will test that. Oh, it's amazing. And Horizon. Horizon's good, but I mean, you know, Yakuza 0, it's good. We'll see. It's going to be a rough debate. Thank you for help of all of these things. Thank you for telling me how to finish these silly shrine quests. Thank you for pointing out stuff that I had not learned. Be it giant locations in this game, strategies to defeat really strong enemies, or just a silly little Korok seed or something that I did not know. This game works out so well on Twitch because of all of these things that you can remind people of, and all of these little secrets that have yet to uncover. I'm going to beat The Legend of Zelda knowing full well that I have probably unlocked less than half of the entire game, but such is the nature of this incredible year and trying to get access to all of these games. And you helped me get access to more of this game than I was able to do on my own. And I'm very grateful. So thank you, Sophie, for being patient with one of the doors being closed. One is open, but another one's closed. I know it's very stressful for you. Thank you so much, Twitch, for watching. Saw a lot of people coming in that were happy to see this game being streamed. If you're new to Easy Allies, check out easyallies.com. Or better yet, go to patreon.com/easyallies. It's where we are entirely supported. And the more we are supported there, the more amazing things that we can do. And including... me having 8 people come over and hang out in this room and play video games. We will be back in less than 6 hours with our group stream for the evening. That's a lie. We will be back. Yeah, we'll be back in 6. Yeah, less than 6. Schedule's just completely messed up. And we invite you to join us. Our Tuesday night group stream. Sophie's excited. You want to go outside? I'm going to go walk Sophie. This was a tremendous amount of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out.